If anything, put the Bullet Club guys in there because I hear those guys are finally coming up either like this
Yeah.
Monday or
It
whatever.
should be. That's one of those things where it makes you believe that Shane's going. I mean, Shane's probably going to win this because they wouldn't go through the whole rigmarole of saying that, oh, Shane's going to take control of the company and then have him lose. So I think he's going to do something where, remember, because he said during one of his promos, or Vince McMahon said, oh, you think Shane's going to take over and there's going to be all new superstars and new talent coming to Raw? Well, you're wrong because I'm getting control here. So he alluded to there's going to be new talent coming in.
What if?
There you go. I think Shane would say, here's some new guys that I'm signing to Monday Night Raw because people want to see them. Here they are.
Mm.
And then out comes Bulletproof. Which
Yeah,
is
but
better.
there's no spot for them once all the injured guys come back. I mean,
Well, that's why we're doing a draft.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess that would make sense. That would make
You have
sense.
you have them feud with League of Nations or Social Outcasts.
Right.
Well, they have to be paired with Balor.
Right.
So...
That's why I think Balor's losing on at Takeover because I think they want to free him up, and I think given
does
Joe
that mean he has to go heel though? If he has,
I don't. Why do
bodyguards?
the Bulletproof guys have to be heels? Why does the Bullet Club?
Because if they're just going to be like his lackeys.
Well, that's if they call it the Balor Club, that means Gallows and Anderson are going to appear as henchmen.
I'm pretty sure they're called the Balor Club.
If they call it Bulletproof, then then it's a all for one for all type deal. So I don't think they're going to bring it because I think the crowd they're going to put them in front of the night after Raw, if that's the case, is going to pop for them so big you can't make them heels. They're going to be too over.
Right.
So I like I said, you put there's already two. You got Social Outcasts and League of Nations. You just throw them with one of those guys and then do a program from there and see how it works out. Plus, you can if you call them Balor Club, it has the Wyatt family effect where Harper and Rowan can't do anything outside the Wyatt family. They tried it, but they were always members of the Wyatt family. So if you call them Balor Club, if Gallows and Anderson do something outside of it, they're still going to be Balor's henchmen, so they don't have their own identity.
Right. I don't know.
Logically, I hope that's why they're going to go with Bulletproof.
I don't know that you can main roster debut Finn Balor as a heel and expect him to get over.
Yeah, I don't
know. Finn Balor.
Yep.
I think that's a dangerous proposition for Finn.
Hey, you never know. I mean,
I guess it depends how you do it.
You could if you wanted to. It has to be against the right person. So
would he be the first time that's happened where he would just in his transition to the main roster change alliances? Or
I mean, if he comes up and with the help of Bulletproof does something, maybe
what they might do
again. Who's face enough to get that kind of heat though, where you're going to totally neutralize how over they're going to be in front of that Raw crowd after WrestleMania to be like, oh my God, we hate them now. I don't think you can't.
You could always have
Ambrose.
Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows.
There's one.
Yeah.
You could always have Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows kind of teasing that they have a leader and then wait on it and just have Finn come up later. They don't all have to come up at the same time.
We all know. I mean,
we do because we're dorks, not because.
I mean, we know they're probably going to do a Owen Zayn thing, but if Zayn wins it, the IC title at Mania, and then Balor debuts on Raw, then you can go heel on Zayn because Zayn is a bigger face than Balor.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's tons of potential that you can do to get to if you want to make him a heel right off the bat. I don't think they're going to.
I don't either, but if it seems weird to have a group of, as I said, like henchmen, lackeys, and be a face.
Right.
It just doesn't work.
No.
Because obviously they have to get involved in matches, and you don't do that unless. Yeah,
people are gonna totally chant Festus at that guy.
There's face stables. The New Day's a face stable now, apparently.
Right.
There's face groups. They're gonna be a group. They're not gonna be his henchmen. They're gonna be a group. That's how they're gonna be put together. Because if Balor doesn't have the title, then they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all equals, kind of. Like if Balor had the title, then they would look like henchmen. That's how I feel. If Balor loses the title, comes in fresh, new on the main roster with these two guys, you can say this is a trio right here. You know, that's just how I feel, because it's not usually when they send guys to the main roster.
If
you really think he's gonna be a heel?
No, but I just mean I don't see people thinking of it like you do.
If you
like
show
it's a group and
because Finn Balor's bigger than them.
Right. If you show Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows first, then you're gonna be like, who are these guys? It's not gonna have.
And even if they show up together, you're not gonna think of them as a group. You're gonna be like, oh, Finn Balor and his group.
In the same way the Wyatts and his group would be. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not all the same. The New Day, like the New Day.
If you show Doc Gallows before you show Finn Balor, they're totally gonna chant Festus at him. Like that's gonna happen anyway.
Oh,
but you know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Well, yeah, they're gonna. I agree with Ryan in that they're going to look like his backup. I totally agree with that, because that's how, for the people who aren't familiar, it's going to look like he's got backup, and it's going to have that appearance. It's going to be on how you book them. That's why if you put them against a heel stable, such as League of Nations, it's 4-on-3, and they're at a disadvantage, and you kind of have them work together.
Right.
So it'll take a while, but it will look like henchmen at first. But I think it will be too over, and it will work. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I read that it's going to be either at Mania or probably the Monday night after. So
yeah,
whatever start of that thing, whether it's a full blown here they are or just a tease for it, it's coming soon. So, like Carl Anderson was shown training at the Performance Center in Florida, so it's pretty much a done thing. So.
Yeah. Matt Bloom, Albert had that photo, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
speaking of debuting,
he was over his shoulder. Yeah.